Shannon, this looks like a great group.
Yes, it is. Wow.
I think we're ready.
Happy Saturday. Okay. So, let's get started. Aloha and welcome everyone to our 2022 Hawaii History Day celebration. My name is Shannon Cristobal, and I'm the director of Hawaii History Day and K-12 Humanities Programming at the Hawaii Council for the Humanities. For over 33 years, the Hawaii Council for the Humanities has lovingly cared for and fiercely upheld the Hawaii History Day program. For the 2022 school year, we sincerely thank our top sponsors for your critical support for the statewide program. During this event, we will be announcing our contest winners and community awards. We're also taking you on an interactive journey to talk about civic engagement. What is civic engagement and what does it have to do with history? At first, I thought it was about how our government works and voting. But after spending 6 months exploring this with our Hawaii History Day youth leaders, I've learned that civic engagement is also about history that helps us to empathize, create friendships, stand and protest, plan potlucks, and develop teamwork. And also malama our aina and share in celebrations like today. So with that said, now I would like to introduce Mar and Tai from our Hawaii History Day Youth Council. As part of our new tradition, the Hawaii History Day Youth Council will be emceeing parts of today's program. We are excited to have them with us. So over to you, Mar.
Thank you, Shannon. The Hawaii History Day Youth Council is a network of students across Hawaii to come together to organize events to engage students in becoming more involved in our communities by using what we learn in History Day to create a real and meaningful change. How about you, Ty? What do you think of that?
Thank you, Mar. Oh, and Shannon, someone said that the room is full, something about full room.
Yes, you're right. Oh no, yeah, we're capped at 100 right now. I'm getting emailed. I'm not sure if we can.
We'll work on that. So
Okay.
Okay, so thank you, Mar. Throughout this school year, the Hawaii History Day Youth Council has hosted several civic engagement events called Inspiring Passions for Civic Engagement. We partner with Maui Arts and Cultural Center, Hawaii's Plantation Village on Oahu, and Kamawai Lualani on Kauai to learn what different ways Hawaii's youth can contribute, take action, and become community cultivators. Throughout today's program, you'll get to interact with us by participating in a few short activities that we did at our student civic engagement events. And now I'll pass it back to Mar for a meditation activity.
Thank you. Okay, so we're doing this meditation activity because we want y'all to come in with a calm and clear mind. It may be a little hectic with wanting to hear your name and move towards the national level, but what I want y'all to do is to be present. For now, I invite you to take a couple of breaths with me. Plant your feet on the ground, close your eyes if you want to, and breathe into your nose. Feel your lungs expanding. Then breathe out of your mouth. Breathe in again and feel your body getting fuller. Then breathe out all of the unnecessary tension that is left in your soul. And for the last breath, breathe in the future and all of the success that's heading your way. And breathe out the past and anything that may be troubling you because you are here and you matter. Now, before I tell y'all to open your eyes, I want you to envision a path. It could be long or short, rocky or flat. It could wind on forever, or hopefully it isn't short. Now, I want y'all to keep thinking of this path because I'm going to ask a few questions. So, where is this path? Is it in the forest, the beach, or is it in the city? What aromas can you smell when on this path? Is it the sweet smell of flowers, the salty air, or some fresh pastries. Now, as you walk on this path, are there any sounds that you can hear? Clamoring traffic, birds chirping, or waves crashing onto the shore? Lastly, I want you all to think of the people that are on this path with you. It can be your friends, your families, your pets. It could be anyone. What I want y'all to know is that everyone is on a path right now, and they may diverge from each other, but you will continue on this road. And although it may be hard to continue because of obstacles, you should continue and reach your goals. Now, open your eyes. Don't forget to be present and continue to be in the moment, because it's all about now. By the way, my name is Mar Henry Cruz. I am in the 11th grade at Hawaiʻi High School. And someone on my path with me right now is my doubles partner for tennis, Richard. Along with this, I would like to introduce some of our other Hawaii History Day Youth Council.
Hi, my name is Ty. I go to Milani High School and I'm in 11th grade. And someone who is on my path are my friends and family. And I'd like to pass to Kealohi.
Hello everyone, hi. My name is Kealohi Holomalia. I am in 9th grade at Ko'omekikaio School, and someone on my path with me is my parents. And I'll pass it on to Elena.
Hi, my name is Elena Sutton. I am in 11th grade at Waikea High School, and someone on my path with me is my family. And I'll pass the spotlight back to you, Shadi.
Thank you so much for the inspiring and awesome meditation, Mar. And we will get to meet more of our youth council members throughout the program. Now, I would like to pass it on to Dorian Langi, who will be sharing this year's Hawaii History Day superheroes.
Hi, the first one that we're going to be talking about is Rochelle Tavares. Rochelle Tavares is retiring from the Hawaii Department of Education in June after teaching for 34 years. For 20 of those years, she helped her students in Hawaii History Day and has been the behind the scenes person for the Windward District Fair. Rochelle believes the History Day program should be open to all students and worked hard to change the culture at her school to allow all students, no matter their experience, to complete History Day projects. She likes that students must research primary resources, think outside the box, and learn from the past so they are better prepared for the future. Rochelle, we wish you a happy retirement, but we are looking forward to seeing you volunteer for History Day. Our next one is Lisa Lessing. Lisa Lessing retired from the Department of Education after teaching for 33 years. She helped her students compete in History Day for 22 of those years. She liked that students doing History Day projects received outside input. Her students had to defend their thesis to a total stranger and support their arguments with evidence. Lisa also supported teachers by sharing her templates and lesson plans. Her wonderful smile could always be seen as she volunteered at the student registration table for both district and state fairs. Lisa, we will miss you, but we wish you a long and happy retirement.
Mahalo, Dory, for recognizing these amazing and cherished Hawaii History Day teachers and everyday superheroes. We are so grateful to have had them to be part of our Hawaii History Day family for so long. Congratulations, Rochelle and Lisa. We wish you only the very best. Now I will send my love over to Mary Therese Hattori, who will announce this year's Hawaii History Day and National History Day Affiliate Teachers of the Year Awards. Mary?
Aloha and hafa day, everyone. We're so happy to announce a few teacher awards this year. The Outstanding Hawaii History Day Teacher Award is sponsored by the Hawaii Council for the Humanities and Matson Giving. The 2022 Hawaii History Day Junior Division Teacher of the Year Award goes to Casey Martin. Casey Martin from IAEA Intermediate School has been using the History Day program in her classroom for over 5 years. Each year, her students produce unique and interesting projects that go all the way to the national contest. Casey's students are taught to gather and analyze information, to think critically, and to exercise their minds. She is known for her kindness and hard work, even behind the scenes. Congratulations, Casey. The 2022 Hawaii History Day Senior Division Teacher of the Year Award goes to Charlie Buenafe. Of Mililani High School, Charlie has taught the History Day program for more than 15 years. Several of her students have advanced to the national contest. Charlie supports the program by helping organize the Central District Fair and has served as a chaperone for our students traveling to compete in Washington, D.C. We love your outgoing and energetic spirit. Thank you, Charlie, for all your years of service to the Hawaii History Day program. The National History Day Patricia Bering Teacher Awards include the 2022 National History Day Patricia Bering Junior Teacher Award, which is going to Bonita Kavanaugh. Bonita Ray Kavanaugh from Kahuku High and Intermediate School has been nominated for the 2022 Patricia Bering Junior Teacher of the Year Award. She has supported the Hawaii History Day program for 12 years. Her colleagues say her enthusiasm to guide her students is remarkable. This dedicated teacher uses the History Day process with her 7th graders to learn research skills. She believes learning to do good research and developing writing skills is more important than entering the contest. It is a skill her students will use for the rest of their lives. Congratulations and thank you, Bonita. The 2022 National History Day Patricia Bering Senior Teacher Award goes to Jason Duncan. Jason Duncan from Mililani High School has been nominated for this award. He loves how History Day gives students freedom to explore their passions. He also believes it's important for his students to showcase their projects in public, to be honored, and to understand the value of their accomplished work. Along with History Day, Jason also runs the We the People and Model UN programs at Mililani High School. He also has students create biographical children's books about famous historical American figures, and they read those books to 4th and 5th graders at nearby elementary school. Congratulations, Jason. Over to you, Shannon.
Thank you so much, Mary.
So we're going to go into some of our really special community awards. Aloha, folks. My name is Aiko Yamashiro. I'm the Executive Director of Hawaii Council for the Humanities. And it's an honor to realize that this contest is not just supported by National History Day, not just supported by teachers, but supported by so many community organizations who feel really excited and proud of the work that you folks have been doing. And they want to recognize some real special topic areas to show that history matters, not just in this NHD contest, but matters in the community too, to tell these stories. So let's go to the first award. Sponsored by Alexander and Baldwin for an outstanding project in environmental stewardship, social justice, and equality. Congratulations to Sabine Caruso from King Intermediate, teacher Rochelle Tavares for Who Gets Windward Water? Oh my goodness, what an important topic. I'm on the windward side right now. Next award from the Associated Chinese University Women for an outstanding project in Chinese or Chinese American history. Congratulations to B. Lowry, Sienna Wong, and Kalena Mak. Kailua Intermediate School teacher Tina Smith for the Women's Suffrage Movement, Contributions of Colored Women. The next award is sponsored by the Center for Oral History at UH Manoa. And we give 2 awards, and these are for outstanding projects featuring oral histories. Those are often interviews that students are doing. So congratulations, Kailani Kajiyama Tinkam from Kahuku High and Intermediate School now, teacher Bonita Kavanaugh, Project Sakoku to Kaikoku, Jujutsu, Debate and Diplomacy in the Opening of Japan. Wow, congratulations. For the second award in this category, congratulations, Tai Wakahiro from Mililani High School, teachers Jason Duncan and Amy Boning for Reaching Across the Aisle, America's Debate and Diplomacy to Establish Post-World War II Foreign Policy. The next award is sponsored by the Daniel K. Inouye Institute, a longtime sponsor of our program. We're so grateful to this organization for an outstanding project in political or social leadership. Congratulations to Victoria Harris and Joseph Harris, teacher Pat Geegan from Island School on Kauai for the Cuban Missile Crisis Project. The next award is a special new award. In honor of a really wonderful teacher, community advocate, Dr. Jojo Peter Memorial Award. This is celebrating excellent projects in Micronesian and Pacific Islander history. And Dr. Peter was just a wonderful author, somebody who shared these histories, made them come alive, made them important, and helped to change history, change the future for these communities. So this is a really, really special award for us. New this year, congratulations, Gabrielle Castanares from Mililani High School, teacher Jason Duncan and Amy Boning for the diplomacy between the Marshall Islands and America that leads to debate. The next award is another new award that we're really proud to have this year, the Filipino American History Award, sponsored by the Tinalak Filipino Education Council, the UH Manoa College of Education, and the Filipino American Historical Society for Hawaii, as well as Shannon Cristobal. This is an outstanding project in Filipino and or Filipino American history. Congratulations to James Tigley from New Valley Middle School, teacher Brian Freeman for the Marcos regime. The next award is sponsored by the George and Marguerite Simpson Biographical Research Center for an outstanding project looking at somebody's life. Congratulations to Kalea Cannon, Kenzie Pita, and Taj Sains from Laie Elementary School, teachers David Ishii, Keisha Funaki, and Colleen Spring. We will not sit quietly, the hidden women and men who raise their voices to change history. That is a wonderful title. Congratulations. The next award is sponsored by two organizations, the Hawaii Association of School Librarians and the Hawaii Nikkei Editorial Board. Thank you very much to these wonderful groups for so much heart. This is an award for an outstanding use of primary sources. Congratulations, Natalie Kang. Teacher Misha Matsumoto Yi from St. Andrew's Priory for McCullough versus Maryland, Debate and Judicial Diplomacy of American Ideologies. The next award is sponsored by the Hawaii Labor Heritage Council for an outstanding project in labor history. Congratulations to Cole Aragaki from Waiakea Intermediate School, teacher Jonathan Peralto for redefining union diplomacy, the Professional Air Traffic Controllers Organization strike of 1981. I saw that documentary, it was really good. Congratulations, Cole. And one more for now. This is Huiola Lima Lorraine Toma Memorial Award, an award also in honor of a very special person who's done so much for the Okinawan community here in Hawaii. This is for an outstanding project in Okinawan history. Congratulations, Ruth Aoki from Mililani High School, teachers Jason Duncan and Amy Boning for Henken Kyote, the longstanding debate on the American military presence in Okinawa and the complex diplomatic relationship that occurred between Okinawa, Japan, and the US. Sounds really good. Congratulations to this group of community award winners. And I'm going to let our young people take over. And Izzy, if you're there, giving it over to you to take us through an activity.
Sorry. Hello. Hi, everybody. What did I do? Oh, yeah, I did that. Okay. Sorry. Hello, everyone. My name is Isabella Bivens. You can call me Izzy or Bella. This activity is focused on community cultivators to give insight on what some people did in the past and are doing today, or is going to do for their community for our future. Some past community cultivators are Prince Kahio and Daniel Noi. Present people making changes are Cameron Kasky and Elon Musk. And people that could be doing things for the future are Greta Thunberg and, well, us. We chose these community cultivators because these are people who are working to better the community that they live in and inspiring others to do so as well. While we are going through this activity, we're going to ask that you keep in mind how you can better your community as well. Now passing it over to Ty, who will start our poll activity.
Thank you, Izzy. So our first community cultivator for the past is Prince Kuhio. Kealohi, can you please put the question in the chat? So the question is, Prince Kuhio did what during his lifetime? So choose one number and put it in the chat, please. 1, lobbied successfully in the US Congress to set land aside for Native Hawaiians. 2, 1, 3, and 4. 3, established multiple national parks in Hawaii. And 4, allocated millions for infrastructure in Hawaii. And we'll let some time go by so people can put their answers in the chat. Okay. Kealohi, can you put the second question in the chat? And this one is for Daniel K. Inoue. So Daniel K. Inoue did what during his lifetime? Same thing, just put your answer in the chat. So 1, lost a leg while fighting for the 41st 2nd Regimental Combat Team. 2, represented Hawaii and the US, represented Hawaii in the US House and Senate. 3, held the position of Supreme Court Justice. And 4, Governor of Hawaii. And as the answers come in, the correct answer is 2. Someone put 8, that's kind of funny. And now I'll pass it on to Jalen.
Hi guys, our next community cultivator from the present is Cassie. Hello, who's question in the chat? What is Cameron Caskey known for? 1, organizing the March for Our Lives nationwide student protest in 2018. 2, winner of Nailed It season 6, episode 7. 3, founded Never Again MST, a student-led gun violence prevention group. 4, eating the most chocolate cupcakes in 2 minutes. The correct answer is 1, organizing the March for Our Lives nationwide student protest in 2018. Another present-day community cultivator is Elon Musk. Kealohi, would you please post the question in the chat? What companies did Elon Musk found? 1, co-founded PayPal. 2, co-founder of Boeing. 3, founder of McDonald's. 4, all of the above. The correct answer is 1, co-founded PayPal. I'll pass it on to Julia for the next poll question.
Our first community cultivator is Greta Thunberg. Kealohi, can you please post the question? How has Greta influenced the world? 1, jumped out of a plane with a parachute that said save the earth. 2, filed a lawsuit against a volcano because it was heating up the earth and won. 3, founded Fridays for Future to expose the environmental crimes of banks, businesses, and governments. Or 4, made a club committed to guarding a rare worm species. Yes, so the correct answer is 3. She founded Fridays for Future. And our last future community cultivator is us. Kealohi, can you post the question? How can you be a community cultivator? 1, tutor some kids in your neighborhood. 2, participate in or organize a cleanup. 3, volunteer to help out your school and community. Or 4, all of the above and much more. So yes, the correct answer is 4. You can do all of those. And now passing on to Izzy to introduce herself and some of our other youth council members.
Sorry, I forgot to unmute myself. Hello, everybody, again. Like I said before, my name is Isabella Bivens. You guys can call me Bella or Izzy, whatever you guys feel comfortable with. So being a community cultivator to me means isolating specific problems in your community that you may be facing so that you can do what you think you can do to help your community. And you don't have to be like any specific age. You can do this at any age. I mean, for instance, I'm a sophomore and I try to help out in my community as many ways as possible, but you guys can do it too in any way that you can. So I'm going to pass it on to Jalen.
Hi guys, My name is Jayla Matsuda Williams. I am the 11th grade at my high school, and to me, community cultivator means to give back to your communities by bringing people together. I'll pass.
My name is Julia Makaafi. I'm in 10th grade at Kahuku High School, and to me, being a community cultivator means to help make your community a better place. I'll pass it on to Lukia.
Aloha mai kako. My name is Lukia Lozar. I'm in 7th grade at Kaumeke Ka'eo. And to me, being a community cultivator means taking the time to learn about the cultures around you and inspiring other people to be interested in their culture. And I'll pass it back to you, Aiko.
Thank you so much, you folks, for that beautiful definition. Okay, we're going to get back to some community awards, and we're still waiting for our special guests to come in. So we're having some, as you know, we're having some fun things happen with our Zoom limitations here, but it's okay. We're going to overcome them. But for everyone, I know there are a number of co-hosts in the meeting. If you are a co-host, please don't admit anybody. Okay. We're already okay with that. Okay, let's get back to some community awards. Community cultivators is such an inspiring way to think about community leadership and how we give back to our community. So I just wanted to thank our youth council for that beautiful idea. That's really going to sit with me and have me think about how I can be a better community cultivator too. So thank you, you guys, for inspiring me. So I want to share a few more community awards. The next one is from Matson Giving for an outstanding project in maritime history. Congratulations, Trevor Matsuwaki from Mililani Ike Elementary, teachers Wade Yoshida, Fumiko Yamada, Adrian Ganti, for the arrival of Black ships, debate and diplomacy in the opening of Japan. The next award is sponsored by the Pacific Tsunami Museum on the Hawaiʻi Island for an outstanding project on nature in the Hawaiian Islands. Congratulations, Lukia. Those are from Ka'umeke Ka'eo Public Charter School, teacher Mahealani Lono for Ke Kaka'olelo a Meke Kuka Kuka Palila and DLNR. What a creative project. The next award is sponsored by a wonderful organization, Q Waves, for an outstanding project on the history of lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, mahu, aikane, other queer people and movements throughout the Pacific. This is called the Out in the Silence Award, a beautiful title for an important award. Congratulations, Kira Tamara. Teacher Andrea Pratt from Sacred Hearts Academy for diplomacy for the quote, fit and proper family. The next award is sponsored by someone very special to us, one of the the OGs of Hawaii History Day, Bob Buss, who I know is in our audience today. And this is a special award for youth, grades 4 through 6, for a project that demonstrates outstanding creativity or imagination. Congratulations, Celeste Bautista from Mililani Ike Elementary, teachers Wade Yoshida, Fumiko Yamada, Adrian Ganti, for the Roosevelt's debate on the Costigan-Wagner anti-lynching bill. The next group of awards are sponsored by a very special family foundation on Maui, the Worst Family Foundation. Mahalo nui to this family for being involved in our program in so many different ways. For an outstanding project focused on immigration or the contributions or challenges of immigrants, congratulations Kanani Anandale from Kahuku High Intermediate, teacher Lori Ishihara, the significance of the Gentleman's Agreement of 1907. The next award from the Worst Foundation. Congratulations, Julius Baha, Adam D. Guzman, and John Eugenio. Teacher Jamie Valerio, King David Kalakaua Middle School, Education versus Child Labor. This is an outstanding project on the significance or impact of education. The next award for an outstanding project related to textiles or the fashion industry or art in honor of Johanna Wurst. Congratulations, Kana El Tawansi and Alana Lee, Kahuku High Intermediate School, teacher Lori Ishihara for Arts, a Way of Diplomacy. I want to know more about that project. The next award is in honor of Martin F. Wurst for an outstanding project related to transportation or machinery. Congratulations to Vivian Hill, Henry J. Kaiser High School, teacher Brian Freeman, for before 9/11, there was Pan Am Flight 103, how international cooperation shaped airline security. The next award is in honor of Robert Douglas for an outstanding project in exploring the impact or relation of science to history. Congratulations to Emma Aldrich and Sierra Stanton from Latye Elementary School, teachers David Ishii, Keisha Funaki, and Colleen Spring for Women in the Moral Debate and Diplomacy Surrounding the Atomic Bomb. Oh, look at that butterfly. What a beautiful picture. And one more award. We're really grateful for Chaminade University as well as Brigham Young University. For years, they have been generously donating a partial scholarship to outstanding high school juniors or seniors. And this year we have a Chaminade University scholarship winner. Congratulations, Evelyn Carrillo Cobian from Mililani High School. Teachers Jason Duncan and Amy Boning for an outstanding Senior History Day project, Notorious Intolerable Acts, a Narrative of Debate and Diplomacy. Silent applause, and big applause for all of these community award winners. Thank you to our sponsors. And I would like to turn it back over to Shannon. I think we're seeing if we have our special guest who came in.
He has not been able to join us yet, but we will be moving on to our next portion of our program. Before we move on to our Olelo Hawaii category, we have a very special award to present, which is the A'ali'i Award, and is less about the product and more about the journey. So these students have been nominated by their teachers for demonstrating hard work, helpfulness, growth, and grit. There's a famous historical saying about the A'ali'i plant. No matter how strong the wind, the A'ali'i will not be pushed over. The students honored in this year's award, stood up during difficult life challenges, been there for their friends and classmates, and have shown impressive fortitude to keep going, all while being compassionate and kind. I feel encouraged and hopeful when I think of these stories, their stories. And this award is sponsored by Barbara Bennett Peterson, Mita Brown in honor of Dorian Langi, and other anonymous and beloved donors. Congratulations to our 6 A'ali'i recipients. First student is Kylie Brown, teachers Jonathan Peralto from Waiakea Intermediate. Congratulations, Kylie. Next is Paige McKenzie, teacher is Tina Smith, and the school is Kailua Intermediate School. Congratulations, Paige. Our next student is Lila Morel, teacher is Patty Wurst, and the school is Sacred Heart School. Congratulations, Layla. Our next student is Melanie Van Epps. Her teacher is Brian Freeman, and she goes to New Valley Middle School. Congratulations, Melanie. Our next student is Alana Lee. Her teacher is Lori Ishihara from Kahuku High and Intermediate School. Congratulations, Alana. And lastly is Alicia Kabalar, and her teacher is Anthony Castiano from Waipahu Intermediate. Congratulations to all of our A'ali'i recipients, award recipients. We thank you for standing strong in the wind and shining brightly. Now, before we announce our top projects for the Olelo Hawaii category, I would like to share some exciting news about our Olelo Hawaii program. This year, we have seen incredible growth in participation with projects coming from multiple schools and islands, increase in judges, and continued enthusiastic support for our Olelo Hawaii community. With such deep and meaningful growth, we wanted to amplify our Olelo Hawaii students' projects and brought it to the national level so that other Native and Indigenous languages could do the same. With that being said, all the projects that will be announced will be featured at National History Day for the first time ever in a new showcase entitled In Language There Is Life, I Ka'olelo no Ke'ola, with the Smithsonian's National Museum of the American Indian and Asian Pacific American Center. We would like to thank our Olelo Hawaii students, teachers, judges, community members, and National History Day leadership and staff for bravely forging this path. Now I'll turn it over to Kealohi, who will give us a few words about doing Hawaii History Day in Olelo Hawaii. Kealohi.
Au he o ko na kama Hawaii, aloha. He ake koe o ka hanana i ki kai pahana mo au kala ma ko lelo Hawaii no. Koʻi keia hana no ka mea ua hiki aʻu ke ao a hoʻopili na ʻano kaʻao Hawaiʻi me na kaʻao o ka honua. A ua hiki aʻu ke hoʻola I ka olelo Hawaiʻi ma o ka olelo me ka moʻau kala no kou la hui ma o koʻu pāhana moʻau kala. No ke aha koʻikoʻi noʻu me na haumana olelo Hawaiʻi Hawaii. No ka mea o mākou na haumana na ʻōpio me na kamaliʻi ka hanauna hou e ulu a aʻo aku I ka hanauna e hiki mai ana. Eia mai mākou na keiki e hoʻomaka ana I ka holomua o ko kākou lāhui me ko kākou ʻōlelo. Aloha everyone, my name is Kealoi Holomalia. I was asked to share what doing a Hawaii History Day project in ʻōlelo Hawaii means to me. For me, doing my Hawaii History Day project in Hawaiian means being able to learn and connect Hawaiian stories and history from around the world and revitalizing the language of my culture through my history project. It is important to me and for future Aloha Hawaii students because as young students and people, we are the new generation that will regrow and revitalize our language and people by passing down what we learn and contribute to the next generation. Here we are as young leaders continuing to grow our culture and our language. No leila, e holomua e aloha aku mai kākou ia kaliko aloha Martin ke kumukuka mo o kala ma kolelo Hawaii. Now I'll pass it on to Kaliko Aloha Martin, our Olelo Hawaii historian consultant.
Ai, waipuna lau kia aloha e naho makamake e mau ana I ka olelo Hawaii a mahalo nui noho ia oe e kia aloi a ka hoʻolauna ana me ia ua no leila ua mea pahola maila ka hano me ka pōmaikai e hoʻohano aku I ki mau haumana I loa mai ka leo kalana kila. No leila, ma ke kulana e kolu, e homai ka pai 5 no keia papahana o nā mea e houna ana e hoʻohano kako I ke kulana o ka papahana na pōpilikia o nā ukali na kaupulani puni vai ganot na mahealani lono kumu mahealani kana kumu nana noi malama I kia wahi haumana ma ke kulo ka umeke a pela puna hoi me kani au lono hapai ma kana papahana na palapala ku a pela puna hoi me ke ia puulu koko o kolu o ka himeni ana o kaipo aki o ka pahonu komen a me kili na he na luai no leila e pai 5 kako no ke ia mau papahana e kolu oia mai kailoa mahalo nui he na hauman I kia manawa e hoʻohano kako I na papahana e hauna I ana I ka kia ho ike I ka ola no ke ola. No leila o keia mea mua o ka olelo Hawaii o ka olelo Pelekania. He pae no nā kau mahalo kako ia Kaimana Campbell mai ke kula kiki o Kailua mai. Pela puna hoi me ke kaka olelo me ke kuka Palila and Dia Lenar. Lukia Lozar o ia ka haumana malalo o kumu mahealani ma ke kulo ka umeke. A leila ka mea hopelo o ia ka hoʻike holoholona na lani dudua. Ma ke kula ike no ma ka umeke ka eo. No leila e pai 5 kako. No kia mau papahana he ekol mai kailoa. Kei waka mai kei, kia aku mai kei, mahalo nui. No leila o keia ke kulana ekolu. No keia ho ike o I o lolo ka ololo no ke ola. O ia ke kopalo ko nā wahi na mahalo nui iau kāwika. Nā kumu mahealani malama. No leila pai 5 kako. No ke kulana e kolu mai kailoa mahalo nui. Me ke kulana e lua hoi no ke ia ho ike I ka ola no ke ola. O ia hoi. Na hai o lelo ho o papa kula nui o ka ho hui aina o Hawaii. Ke co-running Josiane Govea and Kainalu Cox. Se pai 5 kako no nā pua pauahi ma ke kulo kamehameha mai kailoa. Na dina I nā be I malama o ia ka lako kum mai kailoa. A leila, o ka mea e loa ana ka leo kalana kila we. Ai no kia papahana I ka ola no ke ola. O no ka hala ana o Vincent Chin. A me ke komo ana o nā kāna ka Amerika Asia ma ke kāna wai pono ki vila. Kaylee Johnson ma uka o ka pālama nā nei lana kila pai 5 kako. Kaylee Johnson, mai ki loa, mahalo nui. Ai, E pai lima kako no nā papahana o la Hawaiʻi a pau. Au e mahalo nui ia o ko mahalo nui ia o e ke alohi ko i ke ana mai ko manao. He vai no ho i kau. Mahalo nui.
Thank you, Kaliko and Kealohi. Aiko, did you want us to jump back to our special honoree?
Yes. Thank you
Okay.
so much. Let's, before we get to, well, actually up to you, Shannon, what's best?
Yeah.
Want to do this first?
Actually, I think with Jacob here, I think that would be great to
Okay.
do the, yeah. So Devin, if you could go back to the honoree slide, I will go ahead and introduce Jacob and our History Day honoree.
This is perfect because we just heard the amazing Olelo Hawaii winners. Shannon, can we have a round of applause for them? And they're going to be honored in a really special way at the National History Day contest for the first year ever. And so I think this is the perfect segue to learn about who we are honoring this year for Hawaii History Day, Prince Jonah Kugio Kalanianaʻole, because he also made a lot of things happen for the first time ever that we are still thankfully seeing the impact of that today. So Shannon, go ahead. Let's do that introduction again.
Okay, so like I said before, every year we honor an important figure in Hawaii History Day's year, and this year is Prince Jonah Kuhio Kalanianaʻole. And our special guest today is Jacob Aki of Kaleo Ona Opio Kono, an organization dedicated to amplifying youth civic engagement and Native Hawaiian values. I've been to events put on by Kono, and this organization is phenomenal, as your students embody a grounded and indigenous perspective. Mahalo nui loa, Jacob, for being with us today to share a few words about our 2022 Hawaii History Day honoree. Jacob?
Aloha, everybody. Thank you so much for the opportunity to speak to you folks. Kalamaifi here, either a crying baby or a barking puppy. I have both in the house this morning, so you may hear them, but really honored today to have the opportunity just to share a few words and a few thoughts about this year's honoree. Many of us know Prince Kuhio as Hawaii's second delegate to Congress. Many know him as the father of the Hawaiian Homestead Commission Act. But really, I think the value of Prince Kuhio and the legacy that he left behind is really his forward thinking, and the values in which he instilled, and not just those that worked with him, but the people that he advocated for. We know that he was born into royalty, born into a ali'i family, and really at a young age was raised and educated, in a way, that really prepared him to one day take the throne. And as history tells us, we know, right, with the illegal overthrow in 1893, the colonization of our islands, and Hawaii's transition into a territory as a state, But I think, for those of you that are here for History Day, history also teaches us, right, that Prince Kuhio, he really weathered the storms that he faced during his time. He was imprisoned for his role in trying to restore the monarchy. After he was released, he went on a worldwide tour. He fought in wars in foreign countries. But then he came back home in the late 1890s, early 1900s, and that's where he really took on his leadership position. In a divisive world today where it's Democrats and Republicans, Prince Kuhio both. He actually, when he first got involved politically, he joined the Home Rule Party, which was a bunch of people who were loyal to the Queen, and really advocated, for Hawaiian issues, and making sure that our Hawaiian people were taken care of. But then he switched parties and joined as a Republican, and he eventually won that seat to Congress, and he was re-elected for 10 consecutive terms. And if you can think about it, back then, it wasn't like he took a direct flight to Washington, D.C. that only took about 9 to 10 hours. He had to go by steamship from Hawaii to California, and then he trained it from the West Coast all the way to Washington, D.C. So his trek in serving Hawaii in Washington, D.C. was not easy. he was a person of color, and he didn't have a vote, right? He was a delegate, meaning that he could participate in the discussion, but ultimately he didn't have a vote. But what he was able to do and what he was able to accomplish as a delegate, as a brown man in a white dominated Congress, as someone who didn't have a vote, he was able to accomplish a lot. And I think it was through the values in which he learned here, the values that were instilled in him at a young age, but more importantly, his ability to walk in two worlds. You know, many people don't know, but he was a cultural person, right? He was trained in, you know, some of our cultural practices. He innately understood what it meant to be a Kanaka and what it meant to be a Hawaiian in that time, but he was also well educated, able to have these conversations with these congressmen, with these elected leaders. And it was through, you know, being able to walk in both worlds that ultimately enabled him. But more importantly, I think he knew his history, right? He knew where he come from. He knew the issues. He knew history. And I think all of that really helped as he passed or as he advocated for things like the Hawaiian Homes Commission Act. But what he also did was he created the Hawaiian Civic Clubs. He created the Hawaiian Civic Clubs because he wanted that organization to be the advocacy or to be the voice that would push forward issues that were important to our Hawaiian people. And the Hawaiian Civic Clubs continue to exist to this very day, with clubs from all the way in Washington, D.C., all the way to Kauai. So we have over 56 clubs in our Hawaiian Civic Club movement. And it was that forward-thinking vision of needing a voice that would fight for the issues, fight for the things that we're trying to accomplish, you know. And then from the Hawaiian Civic Club's founding in 1918 to the passage of the Hawaiian Homes Commission Act, which I'm sure there's many people that are in this room or many people that you know that continue to benefit and, you know, continue to you know, have homes and have a place to live thanks to Prince Kuhio's legacy. You know, so he accomplished a lot. You know, he was able to do a lot, but I think, you know, the impact that he has had on his people and has had on all of us continues to this very day. And really, for me, you know, I was born and raised on Homestead. You know, I was able to benefit from Prince Kuhio's legacy. But I think it's up to all of us, right? Once you know the history, once you know the impact of what this man, not just for our prince here, but for, you know, any other major historical figure who continues to have a legacy. Many of our ali'i, right, left us things. You know, Princess Pauahi left us an entire educational institution. Queen Emma, right, left the Queen's Hospital, right? So many of our ali'i who have left stuff to us. It's important that once we know our history, that we continue to preserve it, to perpetuate it. But how do we apply it into our own lives? And I think all of you here know our history, right? So now you all have this kuleana to make sure that it continues and to ensure that the next generation, your kids and your grandkids, continue to understand the value. Because I think for us living here, you know, our history is so rich. Our history is full of lessons that we can learn. And, you know, in looking at Prince Kuhio's life, you know, what I take away is that we need to be civically engaged. We need to understand the issues. We need to train all of you folks, the next generation of leaders, give you guys the tools, give you guys the resources, give you guys the opportunities you need. Because in 5, 10, 15, 20 years, you may be our next congressman or our congresswoman. You may be our next governor. You may be, you know, prominent members in our community, but we need to make sure that you folks are ready for that. You know, so, you know, Prince Kuhio continues to serve as a icon for me, you know, and as I continue to learn more about him, as I continue to read more about him, you know, I'm proud to have benefited from his legacy. And I feel that's up to me. It's up to all of us who have been impacted by these various ali'i and these historical figures to continue their story, because the story is not done yet, right? His legacy continues, and I'm very happy, you know, to see that you know, Prince Kuhio is being honored this year. So thank you, folks, for the opportunity to speak and just to share a little bit about our citizen prince. and really encourage all of you to continue the good work that you folks are doing, continue to stay involved, continue to take advantage of every opportunity that is given to you, because we're really going to need to rely on you folks, especially all of our students here, to dig us out of the hole that we're in now, to really find the solutions to the issues that we have, and to really carry our people, our Hawaiʻi, and our communities forward. So mahalo again to everybody here, and mahalo for the great work that you folks have done. Thank you.
Mahalo, Jacob. I wonder if we could stop the screen for 1 second and just kind of take a moment together one more time. Can we how fitting that we get to learn about and honor someone like Prince Ku'io in this moment when, for the first time, like no other state, no other History Day competition, we're going to be sending some Olelo Hawaiʻi, some Hawaiian language projects to the national contest without translation. This is a historic moment, you guys. So can we unmute and make some noise for that? And also mahalo to Jacob for sharing
Good work, everyone.
Congratulations, this is huge. And Jacob, mahalo for your words. This is such a good reminder, all of our young people here. It's time to get ready, yeah? And get ready and make the changes that you want to see in this world. Make the changes for us, and we're counting on you to help do that. So this is a really, really exciting, important day. Mahalo, you folks, for sharing this moment in history with us. A technical announcement, we're capped at 100 here and we can't change it. We have to keep going. But please, if you have friends or family trying to get in, if you have classmates trying to get in, let them know. We're going to post the results as soon as we can. We're send out this recording so that they can see it. We're sorry that you're not able to come in right now. Or you know what I used to do? I used to have people on speakerphone and be like, hey, you can still listen in. So if you want to sneak somebody in that way, you can do it that way too. Okay, thank you for your patience. We're happy to be here together, making history and taking care of each other. And Shannon, I'll turn it back to you. I know we have something special coming up next. Mahalo.
Yes, we do. Our youth council members have prepared a short creative activity that will have you traveling back to Hawaii's plantation village, plantation era. So I'm gonna hand it over to Mackenzie, who will get us started. Mackenzie?
All right, hello everyone. So this simulation activity that we're about to do came from our youth council's past 4 virtual island events that we ran during the district fairs. So the choices that you make will transport you back in time and will give you a different outcome depending on what you choose. So make sure you choose wisely. The simulation activity will help you empathize and connect with Hawaii's past generations. And now I will pass it on to John.
Thank you, Mackenzie. Okay, now we'll jump on to our first slide. So imagine yourself in the 1900s. You and your family decided to take a boat ride to Hawaii from Japan to improve your livelihood at Koloa Plantation. Your lifestyle is now about hard work, dedication, and motivation. You pass by the cane field one day. What do you hear people singing in the fields? Please pick a number from 1 to 4. The song you heard being sung will depend on the number you choose. Okay. These are all lyrics to Hole Hole Bushi, and these Japanese folk songs were sung by Japanese plantation workers as they worked. Thank you, and passing it on to Glemery.
Thank you, John. Okay, so congratulations, you finished the 8th grade. What will you do now? Please pick a number between 1 through 4. Okay, thank you. From the number you choose, you would be doing one of these 4 things, like washing people's laundry to support your family or loading sugarcane for only $1.25 a day. Now I'll be passing it on to Hope.
How will you help your family around the plantation, being that you are a young girl? Please pick a number, either 1 or 2. Okay, thank you, everyone. So depending on your answer, you're either teaching your little sister how to do laundry or you're helping to work in the fields. I'll pass it on to Lukia.
Okay. What are your thoughts or dreams you imagine while living on the plantation? Please pick a number between 1 or 3. Thank you, everybody. So, judging by the number you picked, you will either be working on the plantation, going back to Japan to see your family, or giving your sister a better life by leaving the plantation. And I'll pass it back to Mackenzie to introduce herself and the other youth council members.
All right, thank you, Lucia. So my name is Mackenzie Chen. I am in the 11th grade from Maui High School. And if I could time travel to another historical moment, it would be when Captain Cook first made contact with the native Hawaiians, because as someone who wants to go into the field of anthropology, I think it would be very interesting to see firsthand how different the local culture was pre versus post European contact. I'll pass it on to John.
Thank you. My name is John Andre Belanay, and I'm 11th grader from Maui High School. And if I could time travel back in another historical moment, it would be the period before the Great Library of Alexandria was burnt down, because the library contained books and knowledge which could have propelled our understanding of the world and made us more technologically advanced. Passing it on to Hope.
Hi, my name is Hope Newton. I'm in the 11th grade from Waimea High School, and if I could travel back in time to another historical moment, it would be to the Apollo 11 moon landing, because it would be exciting to watch live. And I'll pass it over to Glenmarie.
Hi everyone, my name is Glenmarie Pearl Rosette. I am in the 8th grade from King David Kalakaua Middle School. And if I could time travel to another historical moment, it would be the court ruling of the Dred Scott case, because I want to see the emotions that the Scott family felt when their family was finally free. And I'll be handing it over to Shannon.
Mahalo nui to our youth council members for that wonderful activity that got us all to experience and learning history in a way that we can empathize and feel what it was like for the people of Hawaii, our ancestors, and to recognize not only our differences, but to learn about our shared similarities that we can learn and grow from today. So with that, we're getting closer to announcing this year's top project and NHD qualifiers. But before we do that, we have an important surprise. This 33-year-old contest takes a lot of really important and special people in it. And we have one person we have to honor today, and that is Cynthia Smith, the judge to end all judges and lead historian consultant. I will hand it over to Mieko Matsumoto, who has worked side by side with Cynthia at Honolulu Community College and for Hawaii History Day with Cynthia to say a few words. Mieko?
When we found out that Cynthia was planning to retire, the historian consultants and folks at the Hawaii Council for Humanities got together to talk about how we could best honor the 30+ years she has dedicated to Hawaii History Day. Through those years, she has done it all: crack of dawn flights to outer island fairs, speed writing community award results out by hand when computer systems failed, providing invaluable guidance to the other consultants, countless rounds of judging, and so much more. While Cynthia has a deep-seated love of history, her service to Hawaii History Day has really been driven by her desire to help and inspire students. Nothing has given her more joy than talking to students about their projects and seeing the ear-to-ear grins on their faces as they cross the award stage. And so, the historian consultants and Hawaii Humanities team thought it most fitting to honor Cynthia by sponsoring a student award for her this year that embodies her academic and community work and her personal achievements. The Women's History Award is for a project that addresses a number of issues related to women. The award goes to the legacy RBG created during her time with the ACLU. The student is Paige McKenzie, the teacher is Tina Smith, and the school is Kailua Intermediate School. Congratulations, Paige, and this one was for you, Cynthia.
We can't thank you enough, Cynthia, for all the tremendous work that you have done, the dedication and the care that you give to all of us. We wish you all the best in your retirement and the next adventure that you'll be taking. But we know you'll be back next year for judging, so we are excited to see you come back. But now we'll be announcing, drum roll, the top projects and NHD qualifiers. Oh, but one more video from our beloved Kathy Gorn, Executive Director at National History Day in College Park, Maryland. Devin?
Aloha again, everyone, and ho'omakai. Congratulations to all of you who participated in this year's Hawaii History Day contest. Your outstanding projects connected to this year's theme, Debate and Diplomacy in History, were incredible. And I know that the judges had a very difficult time determining the final rankings. The depth of your research and your storytelling were absolutely outstanding. So congratulations once again to all of you, and best of luck to those of you who will be moving on to the national contest in June. E malama ika mo'oleo. Happy History Day, everybody.
Okay, thank you so much, Kathy and our NHD staff for all their amazing work. Oh, we can't wait to see them all in person next year. But before we move on to that, Devin, can you shut it down? And Mar, I'm gonna hand it over to you real quick.
Hi, I'm back again, and another interruption right before we get into announcing names. I want y'all to remember that we are trying to be present, and we want to immortalize this meeting by taking a little picture with y'all. I don't want to make this long-winded because a lot of us are antsy already, but this is to celebrate you, not only as an individual, but as a collective. So as we're taking the picture, look at the screen at all the bright and smiling faces today of the future. So make some noise. I want y'all to be hyped and ready. Best of luck to everybody. And if we take the picture right now, I will be passing it to Cynthia to get us started.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, smile.
Feel free to unmute. You guys look awesome. Look at these beautiful faces. Wow, look at that. Oh, all the cameras turning on. Love you folks.
Okay, awesome. Okay, and on to Cynthia.
All right, mahalo, and mahalo for that tribute. You made me cry right before I have to do my announcements. It wasn't very fair. I really appreciate that. And I have the privilege of announcing the winners for National History Day qualifiers for the essay category. First of all, though, I want to say congratulations to all of the students in all the categories and divisions for the work that you did in getting here to State History Day. We all know that this represented months of work and dedication and commitment on your behalf and your teachers and your families. So, you know, before I start announcing, I always do this in the live announcements. Everybody give applause for yourself, for the work that you did, for being here at the state contest, and for so impressing the judges with your commitment, your dedication, your creativity. We all learned a great deal from you. So well done to everyone. We are going to be announcing now all of the categories and divisions. Please note for all of the announcements, because of differing state and national contest limitations and rules, the top 3 project winners for the Hawaii State contest are not necessarily automatically qualifying for the National History Day contest. So please listen and watch the screens very carefully as we announce these results. So we're going to turn now to the essay category. One other note to make is that for all the youth categories, and we love seeing students as young as 4th grade doing these youth categories, they do not go on to National History Day. They do not have a youth category at National History Day. So today is the culmination for all of those doing youth projects, is the winners at the state level. All right, so we'll move to, first of all, announcing for the youth essays. Coming in 2nd place for youth essays is a project entitled Success and Failure of Gandhi's Debate and Diplomacy for India's Independence. Student is Zachary Ijiri. The teachers are Wade Yoshida, Fumiko Yamada, and Adrian Gante. The school is Mililani Ike Elementary. So congratulations. Coming in 1st place for the youth essay category is a project entitled Chiune Sugihara, Debate and Diplomacy to Save Lives. The student is Avery Takahara. Teachers are Wade Yoshida, Fumiko Yamada, and Adrian Gante. And again, the school is Mililani Ike Elementary. So congratulations to these two youth winners, and well done in getting such an early start in doing history, doing creative and well-researched history. So well done on the youth essays. All right, so now we're going to turn to the junior essay category. We're going to begin, and this is something new that we're doing. We're going to begin with making mention of the honorable mentions, those projects that earned an honorable mention. So the first project earning honorable mention in the junior essay category is entitled 3 Mile Island, Debate on the Impacts of Nuclear Power Development. Student is Lillian Tao. Teacher is Jonathan Peralto, and the school is Waiakea Intermediate School. Also earning honorable mention is Salting the Tree, Debate and Diplomacy of the Boston Tea Party. Student Kylie Brown, teacher Jonathan Peralto, and again, the school Waiakea Intermediate School. And finally, earning honorable mention at State History Day is the Debate and Diplomacy of the Missouri Compromise. The student is Sydney Perry, teacher Varden John Camacho, and the school is Kailua Intermediate School. So well done to those projects. We're now going to turn to third place junior essay. This is for a project entitled Ping Pong Diplomacy, the game that re-immersed China. The student is Layla Merrill, teacher is Patty Wurst, and the school is Sacred Heart School. So congratulations. Coming in second place for junior essay and qualifying for the National History Day contest is a project entitled The Cuban Missile Crisis Incident, Diplomacy to Save the World. The student is Maria Lane, teacher is Mary Shire, and the school is IAEA Intermediate School. Congratulations. And finally, coming in first place for the junior essay category and qualifying for National History Day is a project entitled Diplomacy for the Fit and Proper Family. Student is Kira Tamara, teacher is Andrea Pratt, and the school is Sacred Hearts Academy. So well done to all those junior essay projects and all those who made it to state in junior essay. Congratulations. Now we're going to turn to the senior essay category. And here again, we want to start with those projects earning honorable mention. So the first project in the senior category earning honorable mention is Henken Kyote, the Prejudiced Agreement, the longstanding debate on the American military presence in Okinawa, and the complex diplomatic relationship that occurred between Okinawa, Japan, and the US. Student is Ruth Aoki, the teacher is Jason Duncan and Amy Boning, and the school is Mililani High School. Another honorable mention project in senior essays is Wisconsin versus Yoder, historical monument in ensuring the religious rights of the American people. The student Elena Holenbeek, teacher is Misha Matsumoto Yi, and the school is St. Andrew's Priory. And finally, also earning honorable mention is the Equal Rights Amendment, Debates for Gender Equality. The student is Makana Kina, the teacher Janice Omura, and the school is Maui High School. So well done to all of those senior essays for earning honorable mention. We're now going to turn to the third place senior essay. Coming in third place for the state is a senior essay entitled The Debate Over the Supreme Court's Effort to Diplomatically Interpret the First Amendment in Schenck versus United States, 1919. Student is Claire Cronin, the teacher is Misha Matsumoto Yi, and the school is St. Andrew's Priory. Congratulations. Coming in second for the senior essay category and qualifying for National History Day is a project senior essay titled The Inevitable Downfall of the Hawaiian Kingdom, Debate and Failed Diplomacy in Congress over Hawaii's Annexation. The student is Faith Shimabukuro, the teachers are Kimberly Lauzon and Amy Boning, and the school is Mililani High School. So congratulations. And then finally, coming in first for the senior essay category and qualifying for National History Day is a project entitled McCulloch versus Maryland, Debate and Judicial Diplomacy of American Ideologies. The student is Natalie Kang, the teacher is Misha Matsumoto Yi, and the school is St. Andrew's Priory. So congratulations to these projects going on to National History Day, those winning and gaining honorable mention at the state contest. Well done, all of the essay writers. Before I move on, we also have some special prizes that are linked to essay winners, honoring those who have given and to History Day for years, both in terms of these awards and in judging. We're going to start first with the Barbara Bennett Peterson Award. Barbara Bennett Peterson Award For this award, congratulations to the top junior and senior essays who will be receiving the Barbara Bennett Peterson Award with gratitude to Doctors Frank and Barbara Peterson, deeply devoted for decades to education and to promoting historical understanding. So the Barbara Bennett Peterson Award for the first place junior essay goes to Kira Tamara for diplomacy for the fit and proper family. Teacher Andrea Pratt and school Sacred Hearts Academy. So congratulations on receiving that award. The Barbara Bennett Peterson Award for the first place senior essay will go to the project McCulloch versus Maryland, Debate and Judicial Diplomacy of American Ideologies for student Natalie Kang. And again, Misha Matsumoto-Yi is the teacher and from St. Andrew's Priory. So congratulations on the receipt of those awards. We also have another set of awards in honor of another beloved and dedicated educator. This is the Cedric B. Cowing Award. Cedric Cowing, Professor Cedric Cowing, judged for History Day from its very inception. He judged years after he retired. He came back and always wanted to judge essays. And we always had this one problem with Professor Cowing. You know, those interviews are supposed to be 5 to 10 minutes. He would take a half an hour because he loved talking to these students, and we would run way over time, but he was a marvelous educator. So these awards are in his honor. The first award is for a project in the Olelo category. So I'm gonna hand over that announcement to my esteemed colleague, Kumu Kaliko Aloha Martin, a Hawaiian language teacher at UH Manoa. So Kaliko, I'll pass it on to you for this announcement.
Mahalo nui a oe Cynthia, mahalo nui no kau mauhana po. No leila e loa ana ka leo ka lana kila I kia makana Cedric B. Cowing I ka papahana o ka ololo Hawaiʻi o ka ololo Pelekania he pai ono nā kau a kau. Nā Kaimana Campbell no hoi o kana kumu o ka lai a kioka ma ke kula ki o kailua. Pai lima kako no Kaimana Campbell. Mahalo nui. Hoi ana ia oe Cynthia. Mahalo nui. Thank you so much for all that you do, Cynthia. Mahalo.
Okay. Mahalo, Kaliko. All right, so we'll now turn to the Cedric B. Cowing Memorial Award for the youth essay. And that award will be going to, change my slide. Thank you. We'll be going to the first place youth essay, Chiune Sugahara, Debate and Diplomacy to Save Lives. So going to student Avery Takahara. Again, teachers Wade Yoshida, Fumiko Yamada, and Adrian Gante from Mililani Ike Elementary School. So congratulations. Cedric B. Cowing Memorial Award for the first place junior essay is going to Kira Tamara for Diplomacy for the Fit and Proper Family. Again, Andrea Pratt and Sacred Hearts Academy. And finally, the Cedric B. Cowing Memorial Award for the first place senior essay going to Natalie Kang for McCulloch versus Maryland, Debate and Judicial Diplomacy of American Ideologies, teacher Misha Matsumoto-Yi and St. Andrew's Priory. So again, just a huge round of applause for all of these winners of awards, state level, going to National History Day and receiving honorable mention, and applause for everybody who worked so hard doing all of these amazing essays. We, again, really learned a lot from these. So proud of you all. Congratulations. All right, they moved my slide. I am now going to pass this on to my colleague, Professor Malia Lau-Kong, who teaches history at Windward Community College, and she will be announcing the website winners. So congratulations, everyone.
Thank you, Cynthia. I will now be announcing the website category, and we will start with the youth division. Coming in third place is a youth website entitled Varsity Victory Volunteers, Debate Rights of Service for Japanese Americans. The student is Kaylee Sugimoto. The teachers are Wade Yoshida, Fumiko Yamada, and Adrian Gante. And the school is Mililani Ike Elementary School. Congratulations! Coming in second place is a project entitled Hawaiian Language Ban, Debating the Intent and Impact. The student is Hi'ile Owan, the teacher is Colleen Spring, and the school is La'ia Elementary School. Congratulations! And coming in first place is a youth website entitled The Radium Girls, an illuminating fight for a safe workplace. The students are Winter Lee and Mia Tran. The teacher is Gregoria Perez Mishima, and the school is Pearl Ridge Elementary School. Congratulations. And one more round of applause for our youth website category. And we will now move on to the junior category. Now we will start with the honorable mention winners. We have a honorable mention project called Rainbow Rights. The student is Kealohi Lani Ka Maili, a Parizal. The teacher is Patrick Geegan, and the school is Island School. Congratulations. We also have a project entitled The Treaty of Paris, 1898. The student is Alexander Colorina. The teacher is Anthony Cassiano, and the school is Waipahu Intermediate School. Congratulations. Now moving on, we also have an honorable mention and national qualifier junior website project. This goes to a project entitled Education v. Child Labor. The students are Julius Baja, Adam De Guzman, and John Eugenio. The teacher is Jamie Valerio, and the school is King David Kalakaua Middle School. Congratulations. Now coming in third place and a national qualifier is a junior website entitled The Legacy RBG, created during her time with the ACLU. The student is Paige McKenzie, the teacher is Tina Smith, and the school is Kailua Intermediate School. Congratulations! Coming in second place and also a national qualifier is a project entitled Debate and Diplomacy, Possession of the Hawaiian Islands. The students are Nichelle Galika and Clark Gistoni Palting. The teacher is Jamie Valerio, and the school is King David Kalakaua Middle School. Congratulations! And coming in first place and a national qualifier is a project entitled Debate and Diplomacy, Avert Disaster, the Montreal Protocol. The student is Devin Hilton, the teacher is Tina Smith, and the school is Kailua Intermediate School. Congratulations! Now moving on to the senior website category, we have a senior website honorable mention entitled Reaching Across the Aisle, America's Debate and Diplomacy to Establish Post-World War II Foreign Policy. The student is Tai Wakahiro. The teachers are Jason Duncan and Amy Boning, and the school is Mililani High School. Congratulations! We also have a senior website that is a national qualifier, and it is entitled The Congress of Berlin, the diplomacy used to settle the debate over the Treaty of San Stefano and the Balkan region. The student is Kyler Kochi. The teachers are Jason Duncan and Amy Bonin, and the school is Mililani High School. Congratulations! We also have a website qualifying entitled A Debate on Evolution, the Scopes Monkey Trial. The student is Thea De Busca. The teachers are Jason Duncan and Amy Boning, and the school is Mililani High School. Congratulations! And we have a senior website coming in third place with a project entitled Negotiating Labor Reform, Hilo Longshoresmen versus the Inter-Island Steam Navigation Company. The students are Haley Guman and Dustin Kealoha. The teacher is Sarah Razi, and the school is Kamehameha Schools Kapalama Campus. Congratulations! Now coming in second place and a national qualifier is a project entitled Mauna Kea, the mountainous catalyst for a monumental debate. The students are Hope Newton and Mar Henrik Ruiz. The teacher is Kate Kapati, and the school is Waimea High School. Congratulations! And coming in first place and a national qualifier is a senior website entitled Liliu Kalani Navigates the Controversy Surrounding the 1881 Smallpox Epidemic. The students are Landon Choi, Chanson Law, and Tori O'Hara. The teacher is Sarah Razi, and the school is Kamehameha School's Kapalama campus. Congratulations! And I would like to say one more round of applause for all senior website participants. Congratulations. Now I would like to pass it on to my colleague, Mieko Matsumoto, who's a professor at Honolulu Community College. Thank you.
Thank you, Malia. All right, so with the exhibits, we're going to begin with the youth division. And so for the youth exhibits, in third place, we have Arrival of Black Ships, Debate and Diplomacy in Opening Japan. The student is Trevor Matsuwaki. The teachers are Wade Yoshida, Fumiko Yamada, and Adrian Gante from Mililani Ike Elementary. Congratulations. And then in second place, we have Peering into the Abyss of Nuclear Destruction, Debate and Diplomacy During the Cuban Missile Crisis. The student is Gabriel Shumway, the teacher is Colleen Spring, and the school is La'ie Elementary. Congratulations, Gabriel. And in first place, we have Thomas Nast's Political Cartoons Lead to Debate and Diplomacy by Ayumi Nelson. The teachers are Wade Yoshida, Fumiko Yamada, and Adrian Gante from Mililani Ike Elementary School. Congratulations. In junior exhibits, we begin with the honorable mentions. Ban the Bomb by Aiden Barreno and Noah Shevland. Their teacher is Patty Wurst from Sacred Hearts School. Congratulations. And Debate and Diplomacy Legislation on Immigration by Aaliyah Assis, Erica Escalante, and baby Ashley Vecito. Their teacher is Jamie Valerio, and they are from King David Kalakaua Middle School. Congratulations, all of you. Our next honorable mention is also a national qualifier, and the project is Who Gets Windward Water? The student is Sabine Caruso, the teacher is Rochelle Tavares, and the school is Governor Samuel Wilder King Intermediate. Congratulations. In the third place and a national qualifier, we have Radium Girls, a glowing debate for workers' rights by Sarai Garcia and Journey Yell. The teacher is Gregoria Perez Mishima from Pearl Ridge Elementary School. Congratulations. In second place and a national qualifier, we have Mendez v. Westminster, a family's debate against school segregation. The students are Timothy Labonte and Rylan Oka. The teacher is Gregoria Perez Mishima, and the school is Pearl Ridge Elementary School. Congratulations, Timothy and Rylan. And in first place, and a national qualifier, we have the Anishinaabe, A King versus Welsa, the lengthy debate for tribal land by Jaden Clark. The teacher is Gregoria Perez Mishima, and the school is Pearl Ridge Elementary School. Congratulations. In the senior category, we begin with honorable mentions. The German Unification, a Diplomatic Play by Iya Sadanchikova. The teacher is Sean Wagner from Waiakea High School. Pennsylvania's 1902 Coal Strike, a monumental step for labor debates by Bryson Coe. The teacher is Dana Inabe from Kamehameha School's Kapalama campus. And Women's Suffrage Movement by Naomi Saenz. The teacher is Lori Ishihara, and the school is Kahuku High and Intermediate School. Congratulations to all of you. In third place, and a national qualifier, is Eleanor Roosevelt, a diplomat in the debate for the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, by Mia Mitsui, Zola O'Donnell, and Jocelyn Rose. Their teachers are Jason Duncan and Amy Boning from Mililani High School. Congratulations. In second place, and a national qualifier, we have Home Rule Debate, Northern and Southern Ireland, by Luke Anderson. The teacher is Charlie Buenafe and Amy Boning from Mililani High School. Congratulations. And in first place, and a national qualifier, we have Judy Human, a Disability Rights Crusader, by Angelina Kent. Her teacher is Sean Wagner from Waiakea High School. Congratulations, and congratulations to all of our students who competed in the exhibits category and to all of those who placed. I'll pass it on now to my colleague, Malia Laukong, who is a professor at I'm going to pass it on now to Ryan Koo, who is a professor at Windward Community College. Thanks, Ryan.
Malia can do my section too. That's quite all right. Aloha, everybody. Thank you, Mieko. I am here to talk about documentaries and to recognize not only the top 3 in each category, but also the honorable mentions. There we go. All right, so coming in for youth documentary, we'll start with second place. The project is entitled Manhattan Project Scientists Debate the Use of the Atomic Bomb. The student is Aiden Lowell. The teachers are Wade Yoshida, Fumiko Yamada, and Adrian Gante from Mililani Ike Elementary. Congratulations, Aiden. And coming in first place for youth documentary is a project entitled The Roosevelts Debate on the Costigan-Wagner Anti-Lynching Bill. The student is Celeste Bautista, and the teachers are Wade Yoshida, Fumiko Yamada, and Adrian Gante from Mililani Ike Elementary School. Congratulations, Celeste. All right, now we'll move on to the junior documentary category, and we'll begin with honorable mentions. The first honorable mention is entitled Martin Luther King Jr., Successes of Debate and Diplomacy in History. The students are Julianne Arizabal, Cleo Layugan, and Rovi Tulonghari. The teacher is Jamie Valerio, and the school is King David Kalakaua Middle School. The second honorable mention is entitled Ronald Reagan and the Mentally Ill Homelessness Issue. The students are Helena Hazelton and Tegan Newhart. The teacher is Patrick Egan, and the school is Island School. And finally, the third honorable mention for junior documentary is a project entitled Diplomacy in the Vietnam War. The students are Brandon Goring, Thaden Sort, and Thomas Yos. The teacher is Janelle Lamp, and the school is Hawaii Academy of Arts and Science, PCS. All right, now we'll go for our third place in the junior documentary category and also national qualifier. It's a project entitled Redefining Union Diplomacy, the Professional Air Traffic Controllers Organization Strike of 1981. The student is Cole Aragaki, and the teacher is Jonathan Peralto from Waiakea Intermediate School. Congratulations, Cole! All right, coming in second place and also a national qualifier is a project entitled Women and the Moral Debate and Diplomacy Surrounding the Atomic Bomb. The students are Emma Aldrich and Kira Stanton. The teachers are David Ishii, Keisha Funaki, and Colleen Spring from Laie Elementary School. Congratulations, Emma and Kira. And finally, the first place and also national qualifier for junior documentaries and project entitled We Will Not Sit Quietly, the hidden women and men who raise their voices to change history. The students are Kalea, Cannon, Kenzie, Pita, and Todd Sands. The teachers are David Ishii, Keisha Funaki, and Colleen Spring from Laie Elementary School. Congratulations, Kalea, Kenzie, and Todd! All right, we are now moving on to the senior documentary. We'll start with honorable mentions as always. The first is entitled Before 9/11. There was a Pan Am Flight 103, How International Cooperation Shaped Airline Security. The student is Vivian Hill, and the teacher is Brian Freeman from Henry J. Kaiser High School. Congratulations, Vivian. And the next honorable mention is a senior documentary entitled The Outer Space Treaty, Protecting Our Future. Student George Roy, the teacher is Kathy Shigemura, and the school is Kalaheo High School. Congratulations to both of my honorable mentions. All right, moving on to a senior documentary, and our first national qualifier is a project entitled Maori People Debate the Injustice of the Waitangi Treaty's Supposedly Diplomatic Purpose. Students are Hannah Baker and Ava Mayfield. The teachers are Kimberly Lauzon and Amy Boning of Mililani High School. Congratulations, Anna and Ava. All right, moving on to the third place and also national qualifier is a project entitled Larry Kumura, the pioneer that revived Olelo Hawaii through radio. The students are Kailani McLean and Malie Ni. This teacher is Sarah Razi and Kamehameha School's Kapalama campus. Congratulations, Kailani and Malie. All right, coming in second place, and also a national qualifier, is a project entitled Only One Earth, UN Conference on the Human Environment, Using Diplomacy to Debate Global Pollution. The student is Mehelani Pluckett. The teacher is Sarah Razi. And the school is Kamehameha School's Kapalama campus. Congratulations, Mehelani! And finally, the last senior documentary going on to first place and national qualifier is a project entitled The Handover, Colonial Hong Kong and Conflict Between Chinese and British Perspectives. The student is Tiffany Wong. The teacher is Ishel Shah de Mello, and the school is Waiakea High School. Congratulations, Tiffany! And of course, congratulations to all of you who completed the documentary. They were really outstanding, and the choices were difficult for the judges. So thank you again for all of your hard work this year. Now I will pass it on to my colleague, good friend, overall great guy, Mark Umbrello from Kauai Community College to bring us home today. Thank you.
Thank you, Ryan. And thanks to everybody. What a great day so far. And it's still not over. We got performances. So let's start with the youth. Our first place youth performance, project titled The Debate on Hula Awana. Is it traditional? The students are Gianna De La Pina Markson, Emily Morea, and Brooklyn Springer. Teacher is Cynthia Tillman, and the school is Our Savior Lutheran School. Big round of applause. Hooray. Good job. Moving on to our junior performance, third place and national qualifier. Congratulations. The students are Elizabeth Balanza, Ryan Gakuson, and Allison Popa for their project titled Lyrical Diplomacy, Debate Through Rap. How interesting does that sound? Teacher is Jamie Valerio, and the school is King David Kalakaua Middle School. Nice job. Yay. Junior performance, second place in national qualifier. Students are Ivy, Valerie Agamata, and Sayuri Holt for their wonderful project titled Disparities in Mental Health Care, Repeal in the 1980s Mental Health Systems Act. Teacher Jamie Valerio, and again, the school is King David Kalakaua Middle School. Congratulations. Yay. And our first place national qualifier for the junior performance category goes to Keilani Kajiyama Tinkham. And the project title is Sakoku to Kaikoku, Jujutsu Debate and Diplomacy in the Opening of Japan. Congratulations. Teacher is Bonita Kavanaugh, and the school is Kahuku High and Middle School. Awesome. Yay. Moving on to senior performance, national qualifier, students, a group of students, Lyric Ileana Bernard, Maria Molina, and Tony Pekpek for their project titled Debate Surrounding Stonewall Inn Leads to a Diplomatic Discussion. Congratulations, teachers Jason Duncan, Grant Bramer, and Amy Boning from Mililani High School. Awesome job. Yay. Senior performance, third place in national qualifier goes to Quincy Colahan and the project titled The Troubles in Diplomacy Through the Good Friday Agreement. Congratulations, teachers Caitlin Albert and Amy Boning from Mililani High School. Oh, and my kitty is here to congratulate everybody too. All right, nice job, Buster. Congratulations, senior performance. And second place, national qualifiers, senior performance project titled Susanna Salter, Debate of Women in Politics and the Diplomatic Efforts to Pass Prohibitions. Congratulations, students, Zaira May Biscara, Lauren Gerber, and Haley Shimazu. Teachers, Jason Duncan, right, Buster, and Amy Boning. The school is Mililani High School. Awesome job, congratulations. Yay! And first place, senior performance and national qualifier, right, Buster? We're all excited. Student Ava Ignacio, congratulations. The project title is 2.0 Mather versus William, the inoculation controversy of 1721. School is Waikea High School, and teacher is Ishal Shaw DeMello. Congratulations. Hooray! Great job, everybody.
Thank you to our historic consultants for reading all those amazing projects, and congratulations to everyone, win or lose. The most important thing is today that we are celebrating you all as we remember to malama our history, to malama each other, and to malama our communities. And for those advancing onto the national competition, you'll be receiving an email from us with information and instructions on your next steps. If we could go to the sponsor slide, Devin. And we are almost at the end here, guys. Thank you to our Hawaii History Day community of students, teachers, judges, consultants, community partners, and our high humanities staff. Your incredible love and courage in small and big ways, like teaching difficult histories, supporting one another by standing in the gap and helping students, classmates, and other teachers, stepping up to judge, although you are already extremely busy, giving generously of your time and resources to support and honor all of our communities to make this event possible. Let's all unmute ourselves and give yourselves a big congratulations. And we did it. Congratulations, everyone.
Yay!
Congratulations.
Beautiful.
Way to go, guys. And congratulations to us. So that's the end of our program. And we want to just, again, thank you so much for being with us this year. And we look forward to next year. So get those projects ready. And
Round of applause to our youth council MCs. They did an amazing program for us today. Yeah.
You guys are amazing. Well done, Youth Council.